I know, that's really fun. Please, I know it was so exciting you were all stunned into silence, but the World Burlesque Games. We all have rather fabulous, wonderful names. My name, as I said, is Miss Cherry Bomb. I'm a weapon of mass seduction.
Hello, I'm Carmen Miamar.
Betty Bonaparte. Kitty Petite.
My name is Vixie Rouge. Not scary at all, look at that camera. No?
People are starting to take hold of burlesque and take it to the comedy level, the narratives. Now we've got women who are slightly more empowered and they're wanting to tell stories and get involved in making an audience laugh, but also their bodies are not so much a picture for people to look at, but they're part of that story.
There's a huge confidence boost to doing burlesque. It makes you feel sexy and empowered.
It's about having fun and just being who you want to be and showing other people it's okay to be up and to be free.
I love the aspect of reveal in burlesque, and I wanted to play on that.
Burlesque is a form of stripping, but it's a clever and narrative way of telling people how proud you are of yourself and of who you are.
It's about the storytelling, isn't it?
Exactly, and you can tell all the stories that you want, even the quirkiest ones.
Classic burlesque. I like to have a theme, a sort of a character that goes with my act. So tonight I'm doing one based on Cinderella.
I've always also been very kind of interested in strong women, but I also really enjoyed kind of that transition of different characters and how you can play with strength and different ideas of strength. So
I haven't been the stereotypical girl, always in pink, and you know what they want to pigeonhole you. So for me, I like the idea of just abolishing that whole gender roles and just being allowed to be who you want.
The one that I did tonight is Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time, but then what I do is I try and make it so that people that haven't seen those shows or those movies know what it's like, can kind of enjoy what they're seeing.
Slightly different direction. I moved to America. I kind of gave up performing to kind of study film. I came back and I met some friends who were still performing burlesque. And they said, well, would you like to come back and maybe start performing again? And so I did that.
It's something I've always wanted to do, you know, it's very glamorous and it's something a bit different. Absolutely loved it. So we've got a fantastic teacher called Fufu LaBelle in Cardiff, and she puts on shows, and through her I started going to these shows and then becoming a part of them and just so fell in love with it.
I had all these negative thoughts in my head because a lot of society and media had put it there, but a lot of other things had put it there thinking, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, my body doesn't look right, like I can't do that. But as soon as I got on the stage, there's something very strange about taking your clothes off becomes so empowering, and you feel fantastic, you feel almost like your inner goddess is allowed to come out and just reap the joy and the happiness and the applause.
The world of burlesque is so varied and diverse that so many great performers bring so many different things.
All my costumes are handmade, but that's part of the fun. So it's only a long process, long nights where you're gluing gemstones onto something or sat there on your long journeys with a needle and thread. But then you get exactly what you want for your costume, and it's unique.
All the time!
So 20 seconds on stage is like literally a lifetime when you're on stage. I forgot to take the belt off, trying to get my dress off, Why is my dress not coming off? Why is it not coming off? Realised, I was like, oh, the belt.
Don't get me wrong, I'm saying, oh, it's empowering, I feel amazing. I am still a woman and I am still very much a human, and I do look in the mirror and go, oh, maybe you should cut back on the chocolate and the...
To make people engage. If I can engage with just one person for every performance that I do, I'm happy.
Oh, I don't know. There's always, I think, one funny element of burlesque is quite often you'll find in the dressing rooms that people have the flaps test. They have to check their pants to make sure that they're all tucked in and fine and everything's in place and you're not going to lose the wrong bit of clothing. You take your clothes off, but not that much.
It's a woman and a man's world, and we can be proud of our bodies and proud of who we are.
Me, burlesque is being who I am and not being ashamed of it anymore.
I think it's the empowerment of women.
I think burlesque should be an element of comedy.
But actually, burlesque is all about encompassing all types of women, and it's a really embracing art form that, yeah, it's just wonderful, and the people who do it are brilliant.
Like, expressions are the most important thing.
We shouldn't be ashamed of our bodies, and why shouldn't we kind of get them out? You know, this is my body.
And this is an opportunity for people to display themselves.
You guys have been absolutely amazing.